Hey everybody, and welcome to week 3 of Q&A with me, Ardrea Smith, aka Mochalatta Curls. We're going to jump right into answering these wonderful questions that you all submitted. Thank you all so much, and let's get to it. The first step to start natural hair is to obtain as much information as you possibly can. Research. Doing things such as what you're doing now, watching YouTube channels, tutorials, doing your own personal research, pulling up articles, different product reviews, just learning everything you can about the natural hair world. When I started my natural hair journey, the first thing I did was I made sure that natural hair was something I wanted to do because I was fully aware that it was not going to be easy and it was going to take a lot of dedication and time if I wanted it to flourish like I knew it could. So yeah, just making sure that you obtain all the information that you possibly can. Length retention. This is such a popular question with me. I have 3 steps that I live by when it comes to length retention. The first step is moisturizing. The second step is making sure that my ends are clipped. Wait, hold on, what's the third step? I can't remember the third step. Hold on, retention. I can't remember the third step. Okay, pause it. I clip my ends. Moisturize. I can't remember the last one. Golly. As far as trying new products, I don't know. I really don't have a time frame. Again, just listening to my hair, like that's something that I want you all to understand is that you really have to listen to your hair. Your hair will let you know when it's time to ditch a product and move on to something else. Sometimes if you want later down the line, if a product that you started using worked and then later it doesn't work, you can always do the option of trying to go back and revisit it again to see if, it may work for you in the end. But I just listen to my hair and I don't know, I'd say if we do put a time on it, maybe once every 3 or 4 months, I might add in a new oil, or I might add in a new twisting butter or a new type of gel. Oh my gosh, me and gel do not get along. I have tried so many different gels, y'all. Eco Styler, I've tried aloe vera gel, I've tried Camille Rose, curl maker gel. I've just tried so many old fashioned brown gel. I've tried so many different gels, but that's off subject. Anyway, yeah, just listening to my hair. So I would say anywhere between 3 to 4 months is, I guess, if we're putting a time on it, when I will move on to trying a new product. Okay, with hair dryness and moisture, a lot of people believe that when your hair is dry that your hair needs oil. False. Oil can be used in your hair's routine as far as moisturizing your hair, but the first thing your hair needs when it feels dry and brittle is water or water-based products. That can be twisting butters, twisting creams, that can be leave-in conditioners, or just simple H2O. The first thing you want to do is moisturize your hair with water or water-based product and then seal it with an oil. Don't start with an oil or a grease because you can't put oil on top of hair that is not properly moisturized because you're just going to be sealing in the dryness. So if you're having trouble or you're having issues with your hair and it seems dry and brittle all the time, just make sure that you're properly moisturizing your hair, again, with water or water-based products. Length retention. This is a very popular question that I am asked often. Very often. With length retention, I have 3 things that I follow with retaining length. That is moisturizing, protecting, and clipping. starting with moisturizing, properly moisturizing your hair. If your hair is properly moisturized, it's going to grow and it's going to stay. You won't have any breakage, or you won't have as much breakage as before if you were not properly moisturizing your hair. 2, protecting, doing protective styles, trying not to manipulate your hair too much. Yeah, wrapping at night, tying up at night, satin scarves, satin pillowcases, pineappling your hair at night so that your ends are protected, so when you toss and turn, that's a lot less rubbing that you'll have on your hair. And then clipping. When it comes to clipping, a lot of people are afraid because they just kind of see it as, oh, I have all this length that I've come to and I've grown, and now you're telling me I have to clip it off. Yes, you have to clip your hair occasionally. Depends on you. As you go into the natural hair journey, you'll start to see and develop a time frame that works for you as to when is a good time to and how often to clip your ends. With me, I try to do every 3 to 4 months. I push it as far as 6 months in between clippings, just because our hair is going to split at the ends regardless. No matter how much protection we do, no matter how much moisturizing we do, it's just naturally that our hair is going to split. Some strands will. So with that, clipping is very important, because if you don't clip the dead ends, your hair that's trying to grow is going to try to break through the clipped ends, and then it's going to be a cycle that repeats itself of just breakage, growth trying to come through, breakage, growth trying to come through, and breakage. So just making sure that you clip your ends occasionally. So again, moisturizing, using proper products that moisturize the hair and keep the strands, luscious. 2, protecting, wrapping up at night, doing protective styles that prevent you from having to put your hands in your hair so much. And then 3 is, what was 3? Clipping. Thank you. Clipping. Clipping your hair often and making sure that you are letting go of those dead ends. Yes, length is beautiful, and yes, it looks fly, but at the end of the day, if your hair is not healthy, it's like, really, how beautiful is your hair? Okay, this question is a highly debated hot topic in the natural hair world. I'm just going to be real simple with it. Everything I say here is not law. You can take it as you want to. But in my personal opinion, natural hair is not using any harsh chemicals such as perms, relaxers, texturizers to alter your natural hair state. And then non-natural is the opposite, using all these harsh chemicals that alter your natural hair state.
All right, that's it. You want to do a closing?
Yeah. All right, guys, so that will wrap up week 3 of question and answering with me, Ardrea Smith, aka Mochalatta Curls. I hope I gave you all some really good information that you can utilize within your natural hair journey. And for those of you who are starting your natural hair journey, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you have any more questions, and hopefully your question will be chosen for next week's video, or the week after that, or the week after that's video, and I'll be answering those questions as soon as I can. Okay, guys, thank you all again so much, and thank you all for subscribing. I'm getting up there, and it's exciting because, again, I just can't wait to really get into the deep part of natural hair and show you all what I do to achieve my looks and how I maintain my hair.